If someone treated your best friend the way you treat yourself, inside your own head, you would never speak to that person again. You'd cut them off. You'd call it abuse. So why are you still speaking to you like that? Sit with that for a second, because I'm not asking to be dramatic. If a friend messes up, you're the first to say, "It's fine, don't beat yourself up." If a coworker fails, you find 5 reasons why it wasn't their fault. You are, by every outside measure, one of the kindest people in every room you walk into. But close the door, turn off the phone, sit alone with your own thoughts for 10 seconds. And something switches. The voice in your head stops being kind. It gets sharp. It gets cruel. It says things to you that you would never, ever let someone else say to your face. Here's the part that should actually unsettle you. You've probably never told anyone that voice exists. You just assumed it was normal. It's not. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why your brain built it, and more importantly, how to finally shut it up. Here's the first thing you need to know. This isn't a flaw in your personality.
You didn't choose this. What's happening to you is closer to a glitch in the software than a crack in the person. Think about it this way. You have 2 separate operating systems running in your head, and they were never designed to talk to each other.
One system handles how you treat the world, built on empathy, patience, forgiveness. The other handles how you treat yourself, and it was built somewhere else entirely. Built under pressure, built to keep you safe, not to keep you happy. Let's go back to where that second system came from. Picture a version of you, much younger. You do something well, and instead of just being told "good job," you're asked why it wasn't better. You get quiet when things get tense at home, and quiet gets rewarded. You get left alone. No yelling. No disappointment on anyone's face. So a small, silent rule gets written into you, 1 line at a time. Love is not automatic. Love is something you earn by performing. A child can't think in complicated terms. A child can't tell themselves, "My parents are just stressed," or "This has nothing to do with me." A child does the only thing that makes sense to a small brain trying to survive its environment. It takes the blame. It decides, "I must be the problem. If I'm just good enough, quiet enough, useful enough, I'll be safe." That belief doesn't leave when you grow up. It just changes clothes. It stops sounding like a rule and starts sounding like your own voice. And here's where it gets brutal. You carry that rule into every relationship, every job, every room you enter as an adult. You become fluent in reading what other people need before they even ask. You give patience, grace, second chances, endless understanding to everyone except the one person who's actually inside your head 24 hours a day. You. Why? Because forgiving someone else costs you nothing. You didn't see their whole story. You don't know every mistake they've ever made. But with yourself, you've got the entire file. Every embarrassing memory, every failure, every version of you that didn't measure up. Nobody has more evidence against you than you do. So you become your own harshest prosecutor, judge, and jury, all at once. And every single day, you go out and perform. You play the version of yourself that never snaps, never needs help, never runs out of patience. That performance is exhausting. And the moment you're finally alone, all the pressure you swallowed all day has to go somewhere. So it turns inward. That cruelty you hear at night, it isn't random. It's the sound of pressure escaping. Now here's where most people get it wrong. If you've ever tried to fix this, someone probably told you to just love yourself more. I want you to forget that advice completely. It's useless. It's like telling someone who's drowning to just relax. What you actually need isn't a mindset. It's a mechanism. Something physical you can do the next time this happens. And I mean the next time. Maybe even later today. Try this. The next time that voice in your head starts attacking you, don't argue with it in first person. Don't think, "I'm so stupid, I ruined everything." Instead, picture your best friend standing in front of you, describing the exact same mistake you just made. What would you say to them? You'd never call them stupid. You'd say, "That's not a big deal. Fix it and move on." Now say that exact sentence to yourself, out loud if you can. Your brain doesn't fully know the difference between comforting a friend and comforting you once you use the same words. Second, the next time someone compliments you, resist the urge to shrink it. No, "Oh, it was nothing." No, "Anyone could have done it." Just say thank you, and then do something that will feel unnatural at first. Stay silent for 3 full seconds afterward. Let it land. That silence is you teaching your nervous system that you're allowed to receive good things without earning them first. And third, stop treating rest and self-protection as selfishness. You cannot keep giving from a place that's already empty. Every ounce of patience you show the world today had to come from somewhere. If you spend your nights punishing yourself instead of refilling that reserve, eventually there's nothing left to give anyone, including yourself. You don't need to become a different person to deserve peace. You already extend all the grace, patience, and forgiveness this world needs. You've just been aiming it in every direction except the one that matters most. Remember that voice we talked about at the start, the one you never told anyone about? It's not proof that something is wrong with you. It's proof that you were never taught you were allowed to be on your own side. That ends the moment you decide it does. Tell me in the comments, what's the kindest thing you've ever said to someone else that you've never once said to yourself? If this hit home, don't scroll past it. Someone in your life probably needs to hear this too. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.